City won, beat Everton 2-0. First goal, the goal was the first shot on target. But the key thing is the Viking is back. The Viking scored twice, and I'm not sure what Teddy thought about it.
First of all, I think the starting lineup, I thought Pep overthought. Ali overthink sana.
No, he didn't overthink.
Because he brought on 4 centre backs. He didn't bring in a creative player in the middle of the park. That's why you saw maybe sometimes we struggle in the first period, I thought.
Teddy, who are you playing midweek?
Yeah.
Do you have a Champions League game?
Yes, we do.
Doesn't it make sense to rest some of your big guys against the team that is 17th, 18th?
Yeah,
started the day in 18th or 17th, something?
Yeah, I get you. I totally get you, but at least bring in someone.
No, but that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
He said, look, we're playing 18th. Or I don't know what number Everton were, 18th, 17th, whatever.
Yesterday.
So let me rest the guy who's probably played the most number of games, Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
Let me rest Kyle Walker. Let me rest KDB. And let me rest. No, he's probably played more than KDB because KDB's had suspensions here and there. And let me rest Bernardo Silva. But after 60 minutes, no, it's not working. Let's come in.
Yeah.
Job done.
I get that. We were playing Copenhagen in the Champions League, but for me...
Did you see things Copenhagen have done to teams in the group stages? Ask Manchester United. Ask Bayern Munich to an extent. Ask Galatasaray.
But you see those teams...
So you don't joke with those things?
Yes, we don't joke, but the standards again. The standards for City and for United...
No. Listen, you generally don't take chances. Plus, you need the resting bit. I think here you're just being a spoiled City fan. No. It was an easy game. You needed to win. You won the game.
Yeah.
Hey, move on.
But yeah, 10 games.
It's everything cannot be a case of what I'm trying to remove from your conversation is the argument Pep overthought. Yes. No, Pep did what any coach would do. You're playing a lower ranked team, rest your key players because you've got a big game coming next week. You're playing Champions League, then on Saturday who are you playing? I can't remember who you're playing on over the weekend. But so rest them.
Yeah, but the key thing is this: our defense has really improved since the start of this year. You can see that our clean sheets are better. We are defending more. We are more solid at the back because in December and November I kept complaining about our defense. Look at how we played against Chelsea, how we played against was it Liverpool? Yeah, and for me that's the key thing. If we keep up with this kind of momentum, Liverpool and Arsenal are in trouble.
Well, I know I dismissed Manchester City to winning the Premier League some time back before they went to the Super Cup, UEFA's or Club World Cup.
Yes, Club World
Cup when they went there. And yesterday I could see some glimpses of them pre that because they had numerous opportunities, but they were just so slow and sluggish. And yeah, okay, it's understandable that he makes those changes, but I think looking at yesterday, then he comes up with some thinking that okay, Matheus Nunes is not going to work for this Manchester City side because he was making so many errors in that game. He was playing wayward passes in that game, and they didn't look fluid enough. But then for them to come back in the second half and deliver and score 2 goals and comfortably win that game, I think that's the mark of champions. For them to have done that against Everton was solid. They were really solid, playing with 2 banks of 4.
4-4-2.
Yeah, they made it really hard for Manchester City. So for them to come away with 3 points, I think that sends alarm bells to Liverpool and Manchester and Arsenal that this case, even on their bad day, they still win.
The word I thought of as soon as I saw the goals going was inevitable. It almost feels inevitable. Like City will find a goal.
Then they start flowing.
Haaland will find a goal. Pep will bring on De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva and they will win.
Yeah.
There's just a sense of inevitability to the whole thing. And I know you guys are saying, they look. The fact that City weren't creating clear-cut chances, like the first shot on target was the goal, yes?
Goal, yes.
That for me was a sign they would win it. City, it's only normally when they keep missing, like that game versus Forest.
Yeah,
they keep missing, and you're like, this one they just look like they're going to find a way. Like they just will find a way. There's just something they will find a way. Is this City team better than last season City? No, but man, Haaland scored the first goal after 77 days, and City have not missed a beat.
Yeah, true.
So you wonder.
Stones
is back.
Yes.
Any thoughts about Doku so far? From what
He
you-
had a fantastic start to the season. Since the break with injury, he's fading off.
Yes.
He's it's almost like he's trying too hard.
Yeah.
What looked so easy at the start of the season doesn't look as easy.
Yeah. Well, yesterday he had a very good matchup with Ben Godfrey, of which he was winning with pace. But then the kind of deliveries he was bringing in, they weren't getting anyone. He was not connecting to anyone.
He looked like Alan Maxima.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, there was no end
That's how
product
he
to
looked
it. Yeah,
yesterday.
it's a fact. There was no end product to that. And I think when you watch other games when he's not been involved and you look at Phil Foden, the way he's able to just movement, coming inside, moving outside. Even the game they played on Monday against Brentford, they were interchanging with KDB on that side. I think that's something that Pep Guardiola needs to have in consistently, rather than bringing in Doku and believing that this guy is going to do the job against teams that have a low block like Everton looked yesterday.
I actually thought City had a bigger chance of dropping points versus Brentford than yesterday.
Oh.
Just Brentford
Style make fights.
Brentford were just in a place where they need a win from somewhere and they need to get something from somewhere. And I thought that was more of a sticky city. Yesterday I was like,
And history dictated it, because Brentford were the only team to get a double over Manchester City last time,
last season.
and
Yeah.
they broke into a lead.
I thought so. I thought that was a bit more. I was more concerned by that one than yesterday. Look, on paper, this looks like another, like I said, inevitable.
Yes.
However, I feel like this is too easy. Though I listened to Pep this morning and
Okay.
he spoke about. He was asked. He said, "Listen, missing chances is not bad. Having a slow game and winning." He said, "So long as the players, the way they train, that is what makes me know how are we." The way they train,
Yeah.
he said, the way they train, the way I think they pass. Then the third one, which I thought was key, the way they run.
Ah.
He was like, he looked at those things at the start of the season and he felt, good. So even when they are losing, he's like, nah, it's fine.
There's the
Because
effort.
City have had so, and I thought it was very interesting about the way the players train and the way they run. And I was like, yeah, because City run a lot.
Yes, they do.
City work really
They
hard.
do. They
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Off the ball, they work really hard. So on paper, it looks like like I said again, there's an air of inevitability in how this will
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
Like
sure.
you feel like they've been here. So now they've won 6 on the bounce in the league, 10
10 in
across
all.
all competitions.
Yes, yes.
And I was seeing again another stat. The last 15 games of the season in the EPL, the last 3 years, they've won 11
But
The last 15 games.
of the season. Like they win almost everything. Like so you don't know they.
yeah, like you said earlier, City before, even aside from the talent, they work really hard. You said like at Barcelona he had the talent, at Bayern he had the technicality, but at City he has the hard work, the talent.
The key thing in all those teams though, Teddy,
Uh-huh.
Pep's teams have always worked hard.
Huh.
The only player he's never forced to work hard is Messi. He's the only guy who he never forced to track back and to do. His teams have always worked really hard. His teams have always been really, really hardworking and organized. Yeah, it's just that maybe it's more at City.
Yeah, we do.
We see it more at
Yeah.
City, but you've watched the Barca team of
Oh,
Kinaeto. They worked.
Yes, they did.
They used to work.